Hi Virgo, welcome to your July New Love Tarot reading. So Virgo, we're looking at new love. Now I define new love as, of course, someone totally new coming into your life. It could be a crush right now. It could also be a missed opportunity from the past. It could be someone you know, never been romantically involved with. It also could be someone that you just met. It's very new and you're just getting to know each other. Maybe been on a date or two and you're wondering about that as well. So we're going to see what kind of new love situation you're in. And now keep in mind, it's not about exes or someone you already had some sort of romantic relationship with. All right, so we have the romance angels here. Get you some opening messages with this deck. Then I'm going to jump into your reading. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male or female, cross watchers, heavy placements, general collective reading. Welcome in Virgo, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on for you. July new love. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, that may not mean exactly that, so we'll see. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So some of you may be getting away, go on vacation. It could be local. It doesn't have to mean distance and like, oh my God, it's going to be a distant relationship. Sometimes you can go away and meet somebody in your area that you never met before. I mean, I've had that happen where I go on vacation and I meet somebody like, oh, they live in the same state or something. And I was like, what? So anyway, so this could be somebody you meet like on vacation, getting away, maybe going on a day trip or something like that, just taking time for yourself. And I feel like once you like meet this person, you see this person, there's going to be an instant, how can I say, like you're going to be drawn to each other because it's a past life connection, right? It's going to be instant chemistry, romantic feelings. If you have not met them already, maybe you have met them already and it's very, very new, or you're about to meet this person. So let's see how the tarot is going to go and see what it says for us. All right. Virgo. I'm just seeing someone like seeing somebody and like stopping in their tracks and saying, oh my gosh, who was that, right? That kind of thing. All right. Virgo. So we've got the Sun and Moon Tarot here. So I'm going to do your reading with this deck, and then at the end we have the Journey of Love Oracle cards. We'll pull some of those at the end as well. So tell me about this energy, Virgo. July new love. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for Virgo? Let's see. Three of Swords. High Priestess. Reverse though. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. King of Swords. Some of you could be divorced. It could be the recent past, distant past. Two of Cups. Okay, so this was my initial feeling with this, with the Three of Swords and with the honeymoon here, is that some of you may have just been through a very heartbreaking, disappointing time in your life, whether it was a family issue, relationship, or something that was very trying for you. It doesn't have to be love-based or relationship-based in that way, just something that you went through. High Priestess reverse. I feel like, I mean, that could be, I mean, when it's upright, it could be you being very secretive about your situation, but I think this is something that, like, is not a secret, what you've been through. And I feel like you've been planning something here with the Knight of Pentacles, like, you know, taking your time through a situation, but also planning something and taking your time as well. And with the King of Swords here, I mean, that I kind of see this King of Swords rushing into, like, a lot of thought process into, you know, you may have had to go through a lot of therapy, counseling, through something, you know. I just say divorce because sword people sometimes can be divorced, widowed, or been through some things. So I feel like your energy here of your thought process, you know, of the planning, going through things and everything, but what you've been through and what you're doing now, what you're planning, if that makes sense, is going to lead you to a Two of Cups energy here. Now, this could be somebody around you that's been helping you through something as well. If not, whatever you're, I kind of see this King of Swords is all about mental, right? So, like whatever you're taking action and planning is going to lead you to the Two of Cups. But we're going to pull more and see, you know. But let's see, we have Pisces. I'm going to mention the signs as I see them. So it could be signs of chart, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. You can disregard those. But we have, I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, but people still question, you know, signs and all that. So anyway, we got Pisces, Taurus, Gemini. Let's see what's on the bottom. A little more clarity here. Eight of Swords. Feeling stuck about something. Eight of Pentacles, reverse, and the Eight of Cups. See, it's about going on a journey. So you might have been in a situation where, you know, maybe it didn't work out in your favor. And it was a very stuck energy here. And like, I have to get away. I got to get away, right? I got to get away. I keep like feeling that energy. Unfortunately, whatever you went through, and now you feel like you need to get away and take time for yourself, even if it's just going on a spa day or something. Somehow, some way, I feel like this is how you're going to meet this new person. If they're not around you already through a situation as well. That's been coming up a lot in a lot of the readings about people going through things. And through their situation, that's where they meet the new person because of that situation, or when they're coming out of the situation and going into new energy, they meet somebody new in some sort of way. This feels more like planning something after a situation, and through whatever you're planning at the other end of that, you know, is a Two of Cups. So that's what I kind of see. But let's, if that makes sense, but let's see, Virgo, what else you need to know? Ace of Cups reverse. So I don't think there's no one right now that you're interested in. You're not on any kind of radar for anybody, whatever, you know, so there's no like new energy around you right now. So I think this is going to happen in the near future for some of you. Yeah, Knight of Wands is taking action, you know, fiery, passionate, creative ideas, you know, endeavors, like okay, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm really adamant about it. I'm fired up about it, right? Five of Swords. I've been defeated. I've been knocked down, right? Sabotaged, whatever. I'm taking action for me. I just keep feeling that. Eight of Pentacles. Definitely things not working in your favor, right? And feeling stuck. So that's coming back out again. So we got Sag showing up here. Let's see. Hermit. Definitely some of you could have been, you know, alone for a while, kind of a recluse a little bit. Definitely a single energy. But here's the Knight of Cups and the Fool. So following your heart, your intuition, your higher knowing, doing what's best for you, self-love and care, carrying compassion, energy towards yourself, taking that leap of faith, you know, getting a fresh, clean slate start, energetic reset, right? It's going to lead you to a new beginning, right? And taking a leap of faith. So I definitely feel that big time. I don't think you're really dating right now, but I think that's about to change. And it's about to change. All right, let's see. Virgo, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Virgo? New love, let's see. What else do we need to know for Virgo? Death, rebirth. Yeah, this is your time of rebirth. So you definitely have been through some sort of ending here, right? It's about your transformation and the rebirth of yourself. Very trying time. Yeah, rebalancing yourself. But you're also going to come to into alignment with a soulmate. That's patience, healing, balance, alignment, divinely guided energy, things meant to be. This is a lot of, with the Death card, you know, endings, new beginnings, transformation. Queen of Pentacles, investing in yourself. Six of Wands, success, victory. This is going to be good for you if this resonates. Okay, I was looking at that and feeling the Judgment card, and I'm like, why? I had to look at it again. I go, no, this is death. Well, here's the Judgment card. So this is a big time of life review, relationship review, healing, forgiving, releasing what needs to be released to make way for new. A wake-up call, call to action, answering the call, alignment, things meant to be again. Kind of like universal law and order. Big decision that you're making, right? Getting your confidence back. You know, self-care, Queen of Pentacles, stable, grounded. Balancing yourself and healing. the rebirth of you. So let's see, we have Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Scorpio again with the Hermit and the Wheel and the Tower. So this is big energy, right? Coming out, hiding, moving forward, big changes coming in, right? So I want to know more about the new love because it's just giving me a lot of your energy and what you need to know about this. But I want to know about the new love. Like, tell me more about the new love for Virgo if you have not met them already. So what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Virgo? Let's see. Tell me more about the new love coming Virgo. So like I said, if you have not met them already, like you could be listening to this and go, oh my gosh, that was just my recent past recently, but I already met the person, right? And it's very new. But if not, and you're getting ready to meet them, either way, let's see who this person is. Now, we do have the Queen of Pentacles here. That definitely could be your energy. It's usually Capricorn for me, but it can be any earth sign, really. But let's see. Four of Pentacles, someone very stable, grounded, say is powerful. They could be powerful, very successful, abundant. And as I say that, I pulled the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Okay, Ace of Wands, the Fool. There's that energy again. The Four of Wands. Sorry. So I'm feeling a little like held back, resistant energy. Now this person, Four of Wands, can be things of the home. It's also a stable, grounded, foundational energy. This person could own like a home-based business or something like that, and they may do something where you're like, oh, how are you even successful with that? So you may be a little bit worried that they are not stable enough or wealthy enough, or they don't make money, whatever, because we'd have the Ten of Pentacles reverse. And the Four of Pentacles can be a solid foundation, but it can be resistance and holding back as well. But we do have an exciting new beginning here, and the Fool showing up again for, everything we talked about in a leap of faith, a new beginning. This could be happening right now. So we got Aquarius here. Let's see what's on the bottom. Nine of Cups. I mean, single, happy. Nine of Cups is single for me, just like the Nine of Pentacles, but happy, joy, wish fulfillment, right? Seven of Wands, so a little on the defense here. But Six of Swords reverse. Now, if you're planning something, I don't think it's, with the Six of Swords reverse, I don't think it's going to be anything of great distance, if that makes sense. Now, I always take the Six of Swords as someone coming back around. If this is a past life relationship, it's meant to come around at this time. Back around in your life at this time. I just kind of picked that up. Because I was looking at the Six of Swords, I'm like, and right away my eyes went to the past life, so I was led to look at that. So, Virgo. We're going to do one more roll of clarifier. So, it's not really giving me a lot about this new person. A little bit. They could be, got the Queen of Pentacles, can be sales, finances, things of that nature, business. Could be a home-based business, right? But let's see. So do one more roll of clarifiers, see what else you need to know. Then we'll get some Journey of Love cards. But if it does resonate to some capacity, please do like, comment, all the good things. We greatly appreciate it. All right, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? Two of Wands, out of the Crossroads, right? But there's a new beginning manifesting here. Nine of Pentacles, more single energy. So two people definitely are going to be single, which is good, right? Emperor reverse. They could be going through a little bit of tough time with their situation right now. And again, the Emperor upright still can be a business owner, entrepreneur, or leader in some sort of way. And they could be going through a little bit of a tough time right now, so you may doubt their stability. But we've got the Four of Wands here, which is a really good energy, which is a very stable, secure, foundational, as well with the Four of Pentacles. The World reverse. Usually that's new beginnings. It could be a little stuck. Again, with something returning. I keep getting drawn to that past life connection. So even though you may meet this person and be like, I don't know about this or that, it's looking like a past life connection. And we do have the chemistry and romantic feelings, right? So let's see, we have Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. Don't let current situations or struggles someone's going through right now deter you from getting to know somebody on a deeper level, because you have to remember the struggles you've been through. Okay, that's important for somebody to hear. Okay. Let's see. Page of Wands. So there's the chemistry, flirting, attraction. 10 of Swords. You ruin there. So I mean, you've been through some times. I feel like they have been too, and maybe more recent for them. I feel like you too, but you're beyond that. Now you're doing something for you. 4 of Cups. So there's that little discontent, I don't know kind of energy. 7 of Swords though could be, you know, running out of fear, avoidance. But here's strength. Okay, I do like that. This is a strong energy, overcoming all these energies, things you overcome. They're going to overcome their situation, if that kind of makes sense. But it's a strong connection that cannot be denied. This is also my past life soulmate kind of energy. Strong connection, strong, courageous, brave, overcoming. King of Wands, I mean leadership energy. Again, this could be someone spiritual, creative, artistic, business owner, entrepreneur, leader, go-getter type of energy. Inspirational as well. All right, so let's see what's on the bottom. Fiery, attractive, you know, just very outgoing, a big personality, I'll put it that way. Queen of Swords. I mean, you could have been divorced in the past. They too, I mean, the Queen of Swords, like I said, I mean, we did have the King there. That's a match. And maybe your situations may be similar or maybe not, but maybe both, like, wow, I just went through this big thing, and yeah, I'm kind of going through something now, and it's kind of like you get to know each other because you talk about maybe your struggles a little bit. But it's also important not to trauma bond either. But Sword people can be divorced, widowed, been through some things, but a lot of great communication, because both kind of looking at each other. I see this person looking back, and this King of Swords was looking ahead. So really looking at each other, having some great conversation, which is good. A really solid, grounded energy to this with the Page of Pentacles, with solid offers, real offers. I'm not going to lead you astray. And we could have something really taking off here with Cupid's arrows, travel, action, communication, fiery, passionate kind of energy, right? We got Libra here. And I mean, we still got a little bit of that conflict. Geez, I don't know. But here's the Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, epiphany, awakening, aha moment, clarity from source. Great conversation. I keep getting that, right? I keep getting that. All right. So it could be happening right now. So don't let recent or current circumstances deter either one of you from getting to know each other on a more romantic level, or embracing the energy and getting to know, date, and all that kind of thing, right? If that makes sense. So let's see, Virgo. We've got the journey of love here. See what else you need to know. I'm going to pull some of these. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box. Just after the title, hit more a couple times. You got to do it a couple times. The entire box will drop down, and everything you need is there. All the links, all the info, my other 2 channels, it's all there. All right. The Swan. 67, which is 13, which is 4, stability, foundation. What do you see when you see swans? You see elegance, grace, posture, poised, beauty, right? And swans mate for life. Graceful, grateful. Fire and ice. 3710, completion, endings, and new beginnings. So there could be a little hot and cold energy here, like I don't know, like, okay, I feel something here, but you know, I think about things, and you know, if you got to talking and you kind of know what they're going through, and then so there may be that up and down, back and forth energy, but It's about getting past that, right? Like I said, don't let circumstances sway you from embracing new romance, right? Because we all been through struggles. Knowing without knowing. So we have 41, which is 5, which is change. So there is a sense of here is like, I feel like this person's familiar, like I know them, but I don't know them. And I get a good feeling about this, but I don't understand it. What's happening? It's because it's a past life connection. If you believe in that. But, I mean, we got it right there, right? The breaking. 65. 11. But one, you wouldn't reduce that. Double numbers you never reduce, but ones are about new beginnings. So this is the breaking point. Like, this is all in or nothing, and this is, I feel, a person you're supposed to be with or embrace at this time, right? It's the breaking of this past life connection to be in your life at this time, right? 3, 2, 1. So that 3, 2, 1. When I get that, that's like heart, heart, body, soul. Past, present, future, space, distance, them, you, the distance between, even if you never met them, all coming together, and that's the one, becoming one together. Wow. All right, Virgo, well, that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.